What up, YouTube? Doug here, TWT Bulls. We have the Winston and Bunny, three little Frenchie puppies. They turn 4 weeks old on Thursday, so they're a couple days away from being 4 weeks old. And you can see they look like, there's little boy Boss. Look how wide his head is. He's a little freak. There's Boss, and then there is Belle and Bobby. We call these two girls cutest little Frenchies. But if you breed bullies, if you breed Frenchies, you know, you want them so short and small framed and extra thick. What can happen is you get what we call swimmer's puppy or flat-chested puppy. And when they come around 4 weeks old like this, they should start walking. But all these puppies are so chunky, they're not walking on their own, and their back legs are starting to kind of stick out. So if that happens to you when they're about to turn 4 weeks, we have two things. So the first thing is you tape the legs. So Dad, you want to show them how?
Yeah, I tape the legs. It's just black electrical tape. So I'll cut a good sized piece off here. And it takes a while because they squirm.
Yeah, Taylor, you might have to help them hold the puppy.
This one likes to have his tummy rubbed. So what I'll do is I'll come behind the back, behind the knee there. The knee and the hip joint, I'll just put a piece of tape on like this. And then bend it over, kind of hold it there. And then this piece, I'll just put him close. Because he's not liking it already. And then I'll wrap that around. I just wrap
So
it
he
around.
put it around both ends and then wrapped it in the
And I
middle.
wrap it in the middle to give it a little support and make it a little stiff.
No, bro.
And this is the best way, if you start to have swimmer puppies, the best way to get their legs up
So
underneath
now
them.
his leg's underneath.
And it just holds their legs together. So as they squirm around, it helps them start getting their rear legs underneath them, and it prevents the rear legs from flaring out to the side like a swimmer puppy.
And then,
Another good option is, as they're, you know, when you're whelping them, is to have a really soft surface when they're nursing
Yeah.
on. Because little fat puppies like this that are prone to be swimmers are also prone to get a flat chest. And you can feel it when it starts to happen. So a soft surface, taping the legs, and then
put 'em in the
Tay-Tay, let's
box.
put your girl in the box. We also made this box.
in the box.
So as
I'll
they
put him in
age,
the box now.
yep, we'll put them in there and try to teach them to learn to walk in here. So
I'll
the
help
legs,
him keep his feet under him.
yeah, so the legs can't fly out. See, he's trying to. He's rocking, and eventually they'll get it. So I've seen new breeders with bully and Frenchies really freak out when they get swimmers like this. But we've had them before, and if you let them nurse on a soft surface, if you tape the legs, and if you work on using this track, I mean, by the time they're 6 weeks old, these pups will be running around like nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
But look at they're so
So
chunky.
he's trying to get his leg under him now.
Yeah, he's trying
Just a
to.
couple of days from walking.
And like I said, they're not even. Yeah, they won't be 4 weeks until Thursday. So by the time they're 5-6 weeks, they'll be running around, and we won't have to do it anymore. All right, watch out, guys. I can't see. All right, let's pick them back up. So that, you know, I would say for these fat little swimmer puppies, those are the three best remedies. Start by letting them nurse on a real soft surface in your whelping area so they don't get the flat chest. Tape the legs, and then the track as they get older. But I think these Winston and Bunny pups are just like adorable little bear cubs. Look, so that little girl right there, that little girl, Belle. So these two are the ones we're keeping, Boss and Belle,
Wait.
right?
Yes. Yes.
And then this is the girl that we're letting go.
This is my favorite
Bobby.
one.
She's got
I
a
know,
great
Taylor loves-
personality.
She's the most chill too, yeah.
They always give away the ones that I like.
May switch.
We don't give them away, Taylor.
Always the ones that you like, but these are really, I mean, I'd say all three of them are pretty chill. So when you're breeding just short little thick Frenchies and bullies, you're bound to get some fat swimmers like this. And also notice there's only 3 pups in this litter. So if there was 8 or 9 pups in this litter, they wouldn't be getting as much food, and the chances of being this fat and swimmer would be less. And their mom, Bunny, just seems to have really rich milk, because her first litter, a couple pups had this same thing, and they all run around and are fine now.
Yeah.
Look, does that little boy Boss have blue eyes?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
I mean, he probably, here, spin this way a little, he probably has one of the widest heads I've ever seen on a Frenchie pup. And his little sister is just gorgeous. And all right, girls, you could go back on the couch with them. But yeah, I mean, everyone I know, when you start getting into these really short, really thick, high-end bloodlines, this swimmer thing happens. You know, it is pretty common. And once you've been through it a couple times, you know it's not a big deal at all. And you start doing what we showed you and you'll have no issue at all. But if you don't do anything, all right, sit back, Tay. I saw someone who had a couple swimmers and they didn't do anything. And those pups' back legs were like splitting out till they were like 12 weeks old. And they still eventually learned how to walk and turned out fine, but it just took a lot longer. Whereas if you do this stuff, you can get them walking and their legs underneath them a lot faster. Man, it's still hard to say the colors. It really is. So the mom bunny is a blue fawn and the dad Winston is a blue with tan points. I think so Belle looks almost like a solid blue color with tan points. And then Boss to me looks like, I don't know if he's a blue fawn or a sable. And then same with little Bobby, a blue fawn or a sable. I think she looks more, yeah, I think she looks just like her mom bunny.
Exactly.
Her face is the same as Bunny's. Look at her, Tay.
This
yeah.
is keeping back. What is this one?
So Boss, Belle, and Bobby.
Which one is better? That one?
Bobby, yeah. Taylor has Bobby.
I have Bobby.
Yeah, I'm excited about keeping this little dude Boss. He's a freak. I'm real happy to combine Winston, who's our Gaston son. He looks like a little teddy bear. And then Bunny, you know, so compact and muscled up. So yeah, this is a litter I was really looking forward to. And here they are, almost 4 weeks old and all doing good, all chunky little swimmers. So we're getting gonna get their legs on them. I was hoping by this weekend they'd all be running around, but we're working on it over here. They're slow moving, just, you know,
Little by little.
very chill pup. I mean, we only have one litter right now of 3 puppies, of Bunny, who's an experienced mom. So it almost doesn't even feel like we have puppies, right?
Easiest litter I've ever done.
Easiest litter ever. It's almost like we don't have puppies here. And they're so, you know, they're fat, they're happy, and they're spoiled, like little stuffed animals, yeah.
Spoiled, baby. I'll sleep with this one. No
Real
problem.
low key. Look at it. They're just.
The puppies tried sleeping with us last night and they pooped like a storm in my room.
Oh man, yeah. Taylor had Preston and Pebbles sleep in a room last night. Taylor and Alexis had to spend the night party.
Not go good.
And it all started off so good, and then they woke up to what happened, Tay.
They pooped all over my room, and it was like very bad. Stinky.
Yeah, I do recommend cages until they're house trained for sure at night.
Definitely.
But hopefully, you know, anyone who has that, some call it flat chested, some call it swimmer. Some people get real nervous. I mean, we had one Frenchie puppy that was born, and at birth, it looked like the back legs were on backwards. Yeah. It was really freaky. But we did that same thing. We waited, we taped it. I mean, by the time it was 8 weeks, you would never know it. Running around healthy as a horse. So.
Hey, Doug, one
This one's coming out.
had no aspirating at all.
Yeah, they have not aspirated at all.
I'll take that tape off. Here, let me take it off.
Yeah, you could take her tape off. So how long do you leave the tape on when you do it, would you say?
Maximum 12 hours, but I usually leave them on a couple hours, then I'll take it off.
Yeah, a couple
Like
hours.
Bunny, if I go to nurse him, Bunny will bite it off. She doesn't like it on there.
Yeah.
So I put them on or off. It's just black electrical tape. It's real cheap, but it's easy.
Then you can just cut it off. But it, you know, just having it on while they're squirming around in between feedings would work. You know. Look at that little chubby man.
The whole key is just to get their leg underneath them.
This is the boy. This one's a wino.
Look at that little face. How could you not love that little face?
Compact.
That's little Belle.
Yeah, look.
I think Belle is the smallest.
Look how
She's tiny, yeah, tiny short.
See,
back.
she's starting to put her legs underneath her. See,
Yeah, she already is.
so she'll be walking in a couple of days.
She'll probably be the first to start running around because she's the smallest, and it'll be one of these 2 chunkers that's the last because they have more
Bell will
weight.
be the last.
Yeah, he's like a
One,
freaking
The other
bear.
one, Taylor's holding.
Mom, you're right in front of the light.
She's probably she'll walk first. This one right here will walk first.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby
Bobby will walk.
But yeah, so that's the deal. We really appreciate you guys for watching, for following along, for subscribing, and hopefully in another week or 2, as soon as these are up running around, we'll be in here with them running around, showing you the results of this work.
Let's get it. Oh, Papa, are you serious right now?
Oh, look, here she comes.
Oh,
She's crawling.
Yeah,
She's
to get
trying.
underneath.
she's doing it.
She's starting to.
Where did it go?
There you go, little Belle. There you go.
Get it, Belle. Get it.
Get it, Belle.
Put them on here and
Move it.
Yeah, you try to get them to walk in there, and then they just fall asleep. But I mean, like I said, they're still young. I mean,
They're not even.
not even quite 4 weeks old
There
yet.
she goes.
But because we have experience, we
This
just
one
we
will be-
see stuff coming before it happens and get on top of it
She's
early.
starting to stand. Look, she's
Yeah,
standing
she's
up.
standing. Look,
Standing, see?
Belle's first steps.
Yeah, I just put her in there. I just put these in here today, so I
Just made that.
Look, little boss is wanting to
lent
too,
my
but
other
he's at
box
the end
out,
of the
so I had to
road.
make another one.
Yeah, but it all works. It all works. So we appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye. Peace.